Good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee and Sports Talk with Bob Lagrasso here from OddsJam, OddsJam TV, and the Sports Nuts. Coming to you remotely from my daughter's basement in St. Louis, Missouri. How about that? Welcome to the show. Having a good morning. Hope you guys are. You know what? The first thing that we got to do, folks, the first thing that we have to do, let's drink some coffee. What do you say? Let's drink some coffee. Oh, yeah. Nothing like a good cup of coffee in the morning. By the way, don't forget to sign up for the links below. You need multiple sports book links. Click the links below. Take advantage of the best books in your state. The more books you're in, the more profitable you become. And I also want to mention the OddsJam Partner Program. Sign up on OddsJam for 3 free profitable bets, also emailed to you. And the Partner Program, you click the link below, share with your friends. You get 20% off of all the revenue for those who sign up with your link. And folks, there's a lot of great stuff that is happening with OddsJam right now. Okay, let's take a look at what happened over this weekend and yesterday. First off, the St. Mary's Gonzaga game. St. Mary's beats Gonzaga, a team that I touted as best in the nation, that they're great. I'm picking them to win the national championship. Boy, do I look like a fool there, huh? But it also propelled St. Mary's is now 23 in number 23 in the top 25 in the AP poll. So that's cool that they've made that ascension. How did this happen? The Pelicans beat the Lakers by 19. The Lakers lost at home by 19 to the Pelicans. What is going on with that team? That team is a mess, and LeBron James is going to have to get his head out of his butt. He needs to be a leader, and we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. James Harden with his first triple-double with the Sixers. Maybe that's a match made in heaven. Maybe our friend Kenny White from Kenny White Sports is right. It could be another Stockton Malone with Harden and Embiid. It very well could be. They are a dynamic duo that I see at this present point in time. Pretty darn amazing, in my opinion. Let's move on to let's see who won the Honda Classic. Was that Straka? And I got to tell you this: the guy who finished second, Lowry. I don't know why I didn't bet him. Because when I saw his name, I thought, you know what? I got to pick this guy for top 10, top 20, right? No, it didn't happen. Mistake by Bob. It's a mistake. You know, sometimes you win some, you lose some, but you can't win unless you lay the money down. You know what I'm saying? You've got to do that. So with that being said, let's drink some more coffee. Here's to you guys. Hope you're having a great morning. I think I mentioned that I've got a granddaughter on the way here in a few weeks, and we're very excited about that. And I had some comments on some other videos that I'd done. I welcome all of your comments here. Okay, anything that I ask you, I'm wanting to know what you think. Baylor has moved up in the top 25. They're back at the number 2 slot. Do you agree with that? Is Gonzaga really the best team in the nation? Are the Lakers a mess? Here's one. Is Russell Westbrook a Hall of Famer? Based upon his career, when he finishes it out, you think he's going to be a Hall of Famer? I don't. That's just my opinion. I really don't. All right, look, I'm going to share my screen here and get my glasses on, and we're going to take a little tour into the bet tracker for OddsJam, and we're going to look at the positive EV page too. Now, first off, before I go any further, I want to show you already that OddsJam is making there's more stuff being added all the time to the website. Okay. Now we've got the KHL in hockey. Used to be when you go to hockey, you only had one thing came up, NHL. Now you have the option of the KHL, which is the Russian hockey league. And and by the way, what do you think of Alex Ovechkin saying, no more war, even though he's real big buddies with Putin? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. I think athletes need to stay out of politics. But Ovechkin, if you can get him to stop that stuff, would you do it? Make a phone call, would you? All right, let's go to the bet tracker. And just to show you here, the bet tracker is completely free. All right. And I put in bets every day, and I've really been trying to track hockey as much as possible. 59.4% closing line value, 1.6% return on investment, $105 profit. As you can see, it shows my sports here, profit by sport. Actually, I'm doing pretty well in basketball and hockey both. When I go to my bet tracker, yesterday I had one win, one loss. Basically, a little bit of a losing edge because I bet $100 and I lost 15. But for the most part, I'm staying positive, and these are with nothing but positive EV plays in my bet tracker. So you got to remember, folks, you need multiple sports books. You got to click the links below, take advantage of the best books in your state. If you want to be a profitable sports bettor, you got to be in multiple books. That's just all there is to it. By the way, this bet tracker is free to use, 100% free to use. Now let's go to the positive EV page. And I just want to see what's out here that I can add to my bet tracker. So here I've got a market width of 19, 4.22%. It's over under 6.5 goals in the New Jersey Vancouver game. This is at New Jersey. New Jersey, not a high scoring team. Vancouver coming off of their win. The under is the play, and I'm actually going to add this to my bet tracker right now. You can find it in Borgata at -110. I'm going to go ahead and jump on that while I'm here. Let's look at this North Carolina Syracuse. This is a 20 market width. This is the point spread at 8.5, 2.45%. Do you take Syracuse plus 8.5? You know what? I think so, because North Carolina has really, really struggled this year. So I'm going to go ahead and place both of those bets. They are now in my bet tracker, as you can see, pending. By the way, this bet tracker grades your bets 100%. 100% graded. That is absolutely, absolutely awesome. All right, I'm going to back off of the sharing here and get back to the live stream. I hope you guys are having a great morning. You know what? Let's have another cup of coffee here. Little sip here. Cheers to y'all. Hope you're having a great morning. I'm trying to, I don't know about you. I've got my little dog Coco with me, but she's sound asleep. She travels really well with my wife and I. We have a great time with her. She's a good little dog. She's in my thumbnails and for these YouTube videos too. If you have anything to share about Coco, feel free to comment. All the comments, and I appreciate all of the comments that you guys give. And, I'll be doing a hockey video here in a little bit. It'll be up later on this morning. Went 2-3 yesterday. But with that 2-3, something I want to brag about. Found a play on the Blues at plus or minus 1.5 at plus 160 and bet heavier on that. And guess what? At 2-3, I made money. So when you can do that, using the OddsJam odds really, really helped me out a bunch. I can tell you that right now. Okay, so let's take a look. By the way, back to James Harden with that triple-double. I think right now, the way it looks, and I know we said this time and time again, but it looks like the 76ers they got the best end of the deal, because I'm not sure the Nets really know what they're doing. Ben Simmons is evidently a mess, and I realize that he's a heck of a defensive player, but they've got problems. They've just got problems with they got problems in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not the number one team, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the NBA. There was a couple of things that I wanted to look at on the schedule today. Very, very quickly. Marquee matchup, in my opinion, Chicago at Miami. Two big-time teams in the Eastern Conference. Miami's the real deal. And I know Mike from OddsJam TV has been on them all year long. Mike, kudos to you on that. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. This is the marquee game tonight, 6:30 p.m., Chicago at Miami. Okay. I wanted to look at the NHL also and the schedule today. And Monday. Okay. Marquee game in the NHL today would be Toronto at Washington. Washington has got to turn themselves around if they plan on being in the discussion in the top three in their division. And right now they're 6 points behind the Rangers. So they are struggling, and the Rangers are struggling too. So Washington's 5-4-1 in their last 10. They've lost 2 in a row. I'm not telling you who I'm picking yet. Haven't gotten there yet. Not quite. And then finally, let's see. Hang on a second here as I look back here. Baker Mayfield. Who is going to replace Baker Mayfield in Cleveland? I mean, there's no way that Baker Mayfield's coming back to Cleveland. I mean, he failed as the starting quarterback and to lead this team to where he needed to lead them, folks. I mean, come on. Has he gotten the job done? Does he have the arm to do it? Does he have the wherewithal to not throw the football in situations that are as dangerous? He reminds me a lot of Carson Wentz, prone to making the big mistakes. There are so many quarterbacks like that. That's why I'm so surprised Matt Stafford won a Super Bowl, because he's always been prone to throwing the ball to the other team and getting pick sixes. Normally, quarterbacks like that, they don't win Super Bowls. But that did happen this year, to my chagrin. I hated it. I just want to tell you that. Just absolutely hated it. So, with that being said, I want to go back to and end this show talking about LeBron James. Okay? Looks like LeBron James went home or left the floor last night. Maybe he went home doing this too. Just leaving the court, not giving anybody the time of day, kind of being a baby. All right. I don't know what's going on with the guy. There's rumors about, him going back to Cleveland. Is he going to switch teams again? Are we going to do this again? Is he going to search for another championship by going to another team who's already loaded, because the team that he's on is not loaded because they made some big mistakes, and the biggest mistake was bringing in Russell Westbrook. Okay. And then you got AD being hurt. That kills them. They can't do this without Anthony Davis. And LeBron knows that. LeBron's getting old enough now that he's not going to be able to carry a team by himself. Okay. That doesn't mean he's going to be a bit player, but he's not going to be able to carry a team by himself. So with that being said, does LeBron James need to show some leadership? I mean, if you're another team, I know he has, this tremendous talent. He's a Hall of Famer, top 5 player of all time. Absolutely. But you know what? Michael Jordan didn't walk around like that. Kobe Bryant didn't walk around like that. And if you want to be in the same sentence with them, you better get your act together, LeBron. Don't be a baby, okay? Come on. You're in your 30s, man. I'm in my 60s. Do I walk around being a baby? No. Don't act like that. You're a big boy. Grow up. Okay? It's time to be a leader. You got a shot at turning this Lakers team around and getting them in the playoffs and doing some damage. But the time, it's shortening by the minute, more and more and more. Your opportunity is going by the wayside. So come on, LeBron, stop it. So that's it, folks. That's my show for today. I will be with you tomorrow. I'll be back in Studio A in Salem, Illinois. I'm Bob LaGrasso. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Drink some coffee. Peace out.